Hey you, it's me, Mr. Super Casual, and today I'm reviewing something a little bit different. Goldfinger metallic compound from Velo Orange. This is a metal filler that allows you to transform your scratches, chips, and other blemishes on your frame or other metal parts into decorative accents. Think of it as wear with pride rather than try to hide the damage. In this review, I'll walk through what it is, how to apply it, some pros and cons, and whether I think it's worth your time. Let's dive in. So what is Goldfinger? Velo Orange describes it as a metallic compound made in the UK that fills scrapes, scruffs, and other scratches on a bike frame or metal parts and gives them a radiant gold or silver finish. The idea is inspired by Kintsugi, the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery, with gold to highlight rather than hide the repair. And it comes in two variants, the gold, which I have here, and silver, each priced at about 16 bucks, US dollars. So for this particular use case, we're gonna be working with Velo, which is my 1987 Bianchi Strada LX. This thing will outlast me. It's going to live longer than I am, and it's had a very long and colorful life over the last 40 odd years or so. And you can see that it's really been through the ringer in some parts with some really deep gashes and chips in the paint. And I've actually considered painting this bike over before, but considering the cost and especially how old it is, I've opted to go with Goldfinger and fill in these cracks and scrapes in the paint rather than paint it over again. So in order to apply Goldfinger, you're going to need some gloves and something to wipe off the excess material with. So according to the video that I watched on Velo Orange, you really want to be conservative in your application of this material because it spreads really well. So let's just take a little bit of this and we're gonna go to this top tube and take a little bit of Goldfinger. That might be too much, let's see. And just put it on here, cover it, and we're gonna wait about 15 seconds. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put some other spots on so we can get this whole repair going. So let's put a dot on this bigger crack over here. Yeah, kind of fill it over. There we go. Let that dry. Let's get it over here too. All right. Yes, this is my first time ever applying this stuff, so let's just see how the first kind of coat goes. And as you can see, like the color is actually really nice. It's got a nice metallic shine to it, but let's wipe it away and see what the color looks like. All right, I got my little rag. Let's just wipe away the excess. Wow, that's so cool. Look at that. So before the whole compound dries. And I might want to put some more in the crack. Wow, this spreads over pretty easily. Gotta watch out. Oh, and this is really cool. So there's actually these micro abrasions and cuts and scrapes along the top tube, and it's filling those in as well. I didn't even see that. That's really a cool effect. Let's get the other spots to see how they look. Yeah, that might need a little bit more on that deeper cut. Wow, look at all how it catches. Love the color that's coming out of this. This gold goes really well with the blue on the Bianchi. Wow, that looks way better. Look at that. Let me get close for this one. You see how it's kind of filling in that big crack here? I might put a little bit more, I might not. Let's just see how it settles. I'm really happy with this. Like that was like a really ugly just scratch on the paint that was rusted over. This is awesome stuff. Okay, so I'm really happy with the results so far. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the other scrapes and scratches in the paint, and we'll do a before and after. Too much. You know, one thing I've realized about doing this is that, you know, as you're putting this filler on and filling in the cracks, it's like you're revealing the story of the bike. So it's like subtle things you never saw before, like the little abrasions everywhere. They get revealed by the compound. And so you're kind of just saying like, oh, I didn't know that about my bike. And you kind of wonder like what kind of pothole it hit or what kind of mountain it climbed in. Just think about all the places this bike has been. Really cool. Yeah, so one thing I've definitely noticed is that this is gonna go a long way. Like I basically finished all the touch-ups on my bike and I've got the whole tube left over. All right, so I think I got all the spots I want to cover. Let's put this in the light to make it shine, and let's do a little before and after. All right, so looking over the final results, guys, I am just so impressed. I mean, I was definitely inspired by the video, but like the way this is just filling in these cracks and really just showing off the bike in a new light. Yeah, Velo Orange, Goldfinger, 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend.